Never before in history have people had so many avenues of distraction as we have today. The book of Haggai deals with a problem, and it's a problem that a lot of us fall into very easily, and that is the problem of wrong priorities. You know, your priorities are the compass of your soul. Your priorities set the direction that you're going to go. Consider your ways is an interesting phrase in chapter 1, verse 5, and I pointed out to you because, number one, it's a command. The second thing we need to know about it is in the Hebrew, it literally says, set your heart on. Consider your ways, set your heart on your ways. It's going to be repeated 5 times. It's the key phrase in the book. Over and over and over again, the prophet Haggai is speaking to the people of God, and he's saying, you people need to consider your ways. You're off track, your motives are wrong, your priorities are wrong, your actions are wrong, and as a result, what has happened? Well, he tells them there in verse 6 that they had so much and they had brought in little, eaten but not been filled, and on and on. And all of this was prophesied by Moses. If you go back to Leviticus 26, if you look at Deuteronomy chapter 28, God had clearly laid out for them, if they disobeyed, what would happen. And of course, about 3 or 4 times in the book, Haggai is going to remind them, you remember what Moses told you? Well, this is what's happening to you, because they need to understand that they're paying a price for their disobedience. Where is your heart set? What is your heart set on? What you think about most, what you dedicate the most time to, what you spend the most money on, that's where your heart's set. And each and every one of us realize no matter how hard we try to stay focused and stay dedicated, there is that constant distraction and that constant temptation and that constant appeal. There's 5 stair steps that helps put things into perspective. The first is attitude. And the important attitude the Scripture presents to us is an attitude of humility. If we have an attitude of humility, it's going to help us set spiritual priorities. This is what Haggai is going to begin on. Spiritual priorities lead to wise decisions. Wise decisions lead to good actions, and good actions always lead to blessed results. We need to ask ourselves daily, what's my heart set on? Let's set our heart on the things of God, and let's make sure that we set our heart on right priorities. What is most important? Everything else will fall into line.